Chrissy Swan Show.
It's time to go clicking, Jack.
Chrissy's clickbait.
There has been so many stories over the last 2 weeks that I've wanted to talk to you about. We're going to dedicate an entire segment, pretty much every day this week, really, to the catch-up.
SMTD will happen after 3 o'clock.
So much to discuss. Let's kick off with something else that's kicking off. Beyonce's Cowboy Carter tour is kicking off at SoFi Stadium.
I love that name.
What does it stand for?
SoFi.
South something? Anyway, we'll work that out. It is called the Cowboy Carter and the Rodeo Chitlin Circuit Tour. Yeehaw!
Yeah!
It is going to be epic. I cannot wait for the footage to start coming out.
I'm glad you said footage because I thought you were going to say for her to announce an Australian leg of the tour, and I just don't think that's going to happen.
You really don't?
Nah.
Why not?
I think her shows are so expensive, and I know so are Taylor Swift's and, you know, other artists, but I just don't think Beyonce, dare I say it, cares enough to commit to coming here.
I don't know. I feel like...
I hope I'm wrong. I would love to go.
I would love to see. Have you ever seen her live?
No.
Either have I.
My housemate's going to London to see her. That's how much of a fan he is.
Of course he is. The only thing is, I'm not a huge fan of Cowboy Carter, the concept. I want to see the other stuff.
The Renaissance tour would have been epic.
It is going to be amazing. On the other side of the coin, Katy Perry. Katy Perry's in Struggle Town, all right? So, look, in fairness, she has sold out here in Australia.
Yeah.
We're mad for her.
She's done well.
Not so in the US. Her US dates have barely sold.
That is alarming.
So her first American stop, which really should be, like she's kicking off in Houston, that should be absolutely sold out because people would have an appetite to see it before it, you know, comes to them.
Before we see it all over TikTok for the next 9 months.
It is not even half sold.
That's grim.
It is so grim. The other thing is, it kicks off on May 7. What is the footage that we've been seeing?
She's in Mexico at the moment.
Oh, of course, we're talking about the American. Because
Yeah.
I got to be honest, the word Estetford comes to mind. And I'm talking year 9.
And that's insulting to the year 9s. They have more talent than...
What's going on?
I don't know. It is so half-baked. The choreography... It's as if it's a joke, but I don't think it is. The choreography is laughable. She's got a lightsaber at one point. She is trying to be pink, flying... Get down! Like, what are you doing up there?
But I think it's, for me, it's like the goofy persona that's happening. Like, oh, there's my leg. Oh, my hand. It's bizarre.
It's targeted for 9-year-olds.
You're
not even.
supposed to be like a world-class act. In Minneapolis, which is a very big city in America, where she is from, she hasn't even sold a third of the stadium. This could be an absolute disaster for Catherine.
A massive disaster for Catherine. And thinking about ticket holders that have bought tickets, if I was watching it on TikTok, I'd be chucking them on the equivalent of Tixel to get rid of them. Because why do we need to... You've seen how bad it is online.
Facebook Marketplace must go today. I'll leave him at the garage door. Pick him up for free.
The Chrissy Swan Show. The Chrissy Swan Show.
Gee, I've loved being back at work today. I can't wait for tomorrow.
Same, Swan.
We need to talk about Elizabeth Hurley.
Chrissy's clickbait.
I mean, fresher than a loaf of bread out of the Baker's Delight oven. This story, I thought it was April Fool's Day. Elizabeth Hurley has posted a photograph on her own Insta account, so you know that it's true, of her being cuddled from behind, leaning against a tree with Billy Ray Cyrus, and it's entitled Tennessee Weekend. Now,
gross.
I'm sorry. If that was me in the front there, like let's superimpose Tootie's face on there with that thing in the background, like the villain from The Ring, I would call the police.
You would.
And the reason is I have not forgotten the recent memory of him at Trump's inauguration.
Let me hear you. I'm gonna take my horse to the old town road. I'm gonna ride till I can't no more. I'm gonna take my horse to the old town road. I'm gonna.
Remember he's like kicking his legs. That is a huge auditorium. He was barely compos mentis, and she's allegedly in a relationship with him. Is that crazy for me to draw the bow?
I think that's crazy. I love Elizabeth Hurley, and I know she still has...
I don't.
Oh, I love her.
No, I don't.
Why?
I don't love her, but he's crazy.
Diana Payne from Gossip Girl, she was iconic, and I know she's still in touch with the Warren kids. She has a beautiful relationship with them.
I love the Warren kids.
Yeah. So, no, Liz is a good gal. She can definitely
I'm gonna take that back. I love her now.
She can do better than this cooked unit. Remember he had to ask the audience to help him sing Achy Breaky Heart?
Give it to me.
Does anybody know the words to Achy Breaky Heart while I'm here? I'll try a little bit. Let's see what happens. Check. You know what? Hell, just snap your fingers. That's okay, bro. That's okay.
Just snap your fingers.
There's another photograph of them leaning up against a country paling fence. He's got the most magnificent lady hair going on and a set of Easter bunny ears. I mean, come on.
No, that's not good.
No, that is not good. Now, I wanted to talk to you about a fact that I found out about Beyonce Knowles' mum, and it's an SMTD because we haven't seen each other for 2 weeks, but it's also I was today years old when I worked it out. Did you know? I read a headline because she's released this book, the mum, called Matriarch. She's a bit up yourself.
Oh, I mean, let's leave that to Kris Jenner.
I agree.
Do you know what I mean?
Who's the bigger matriarch?
Kris Jenner, for sure. I understand Beyonce's Beyonce, but Kris is a matriarch for like 7 stars.
Oh my God, I've just remembered we haven't talked about Kanye West saying he should have married Paris Hilton.
I know.
Tomorrow we'll have to do that.
And the song he wrote about his cousin.
Oh, I can't. We're never going to run out of things to talk about. But did you know that Beyonce's mum refers to Kelly Rowland as her daughter?
No.
Exactly. She says, I raised all of my children differently. I looked at them very differently. All 3 have very different personalities. And I'm like, 3? She's only got Beyonce and Solange. No, she refers to Kelly Rowland as her daughter. She raised her from grade 4.
Really?
Why didn't we know this?
Wow, that's super interesting.
Yes.
Oh, good on you, Tina, for saving that for the book.
I raised all 3 daughters differently.
So
that is extraordinary to me.
She has a Chris, Chloe and Courtney, a Kim, Chloe and Courtney.
She does,
She's
actually.
trying to be Chris.
But I want to know, what about Kelly Rowland's real mum? She must be sad that she's not involved.
Yeah, I know.
The matriarch is not referring to her.
Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel are with you next. Have a beautiful Monday night, Swanee.
See you tomorrow.
Now check this out.
The Chrissy Swan Show is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcast.com.au.